Hey everybody, welcome back. This is part 3 of Tormented Souls 2. We are in the call centre, just in the not commercial district, in the town area. Yeah, so from the call centre, go through the door to get back into the commercial district. Turn right, go along this path, go past the dark blue car. Cross the roads, make sure you look both ways before you cross, and then come down this path. And near this little kiosk, you'll find the map, the Villa Hes map. So you're going to grab that and then carry on all the way down to the end of the road. By the way, there's currently some trophies are bugged on PS5, but don't worry for them because they should be patched by the time we get to the playthroughs. And by the way, there's a newspaper article there, 03. Yes, grab that newspaper article on the bench and then come around the corner and enter the butcher shop. Yeah, sorry, back to them trophies briefly. So they are currently glitched, but when we get to them again on standard difficulty and tormented, I'll do them same requirements again, so they should be patched by then, guys, and we'll get the trophy sent. So don't worry about the glitch trophies. We'll still work them into the guide, but a bit later. So you come into the butcher shop, come into the back, grab that nails, come over here, grab Miguel's diary, number 4. Make sure you grab that diary. Then come to the ladder at the back to enter the butcher shop cellar. Down here, we're going to come through a passage on the right and grab the mole staff entrance key. That corpse impaled on the wall. Once got the key, quickly go back up ladder because a pig enemy is going to spawn down here. I'm going to kill him later, but I just wanted to run away from him for now. We can come back later with a sledgehammer and kill him without using any ammo. Once back in the butcher shop, make way back into the front door, guys, and leave via the shutter. Commercial district, you're going to go straight on, go straight into the mall. Now that you've got the key, you can use it to unlock the door and pass through. Remember, I'm avoiding all healing items. I have just passed a bunch. For example, there's a garage just to the left where we came out of the shop. It's got a painkillers at the end. We're leaving it. I will be pointing them out on the second playthrough, and they will all be in the text guide once it's released. But yeah, for this video, I'm avoiding all the healing items. I am trying to point them out where I come past them, but sometimes I kind of forget, so I'm not seeing them on screen. But come in this shop to the left of the front door, grab the coil nails on the step ladder in the corner, and then grab the map from behind the counter, the mall map. Once you've got that map, you're going to leave that shop, turn right, come to the stairwell, make way up to the floor above. Then on the up floor, you're going to head to the far corner, go down these steps, and enter the pharmacy at the bottom. We are going to be enter the processing plant on this video and getting quite a bit done there. Get the new weapon, the crowbar, which allows you to destroy those square crates you might have seen on the commercial district and wonder, how do I bait these? Because if you hit them with a hammer, I think they shake slightly. So it kind of shows you that you can do something with them, just not at the moment. In the pharmacy, we're going to come all the way down the bottom. You can't do much here at the moment because there's no electric. But at the bottom, grab the instant photo opposite the lower door, the instant photo, and then go through the lower door. You'll be in the mall lower floor. From here, turn left and go through the small gap in between the wall opposite, which is broken. In this room, the video game store, or rental store, sorry. Grab the recording tape near that first chair and this armchair. There's some nails on the shelf behind it, but trying to grab it is a little bit awkward. You can see it flashing and sparkling, but you have to kind of wiggle around and keep spamming the button to collect it. And once you're done, you want to exit the shop. Once outside, come through this door directly opposite into this cafe. Go through the cafe and out the front door. Once you're out the front door, you're going to follow the path to the left and enter the next room on your left, which is the hair salon. In here, grab the recording tape on the middle table. Grab the coil nails on the 2 boxes on the back. And then we're going to save the game. Yeah, I plan to kind of stop this in the processing plant at the first save point. But when I looked at the total time, it's only on like 17 minutes. So I ended up adding a bit more onto it. But it worked out quite nicely. So we'll kind of stop at almost 30 minutes exactly when we get to that next save back in the processing plant. But it allows us to get the crossbow and make quite a lot of progress in that area. So once you save your game in the hair salon, come back outside, turn left, come into this room at the end that says danger above it. This is going to lead us to the circuit breaker. Beware those pigs, because on the way back one of them is going to get up. But yeah, come to the far corner, grab the nails from the chest, and then flick the lever on the circuit breaker, guys, to turn on the power partially. Now go forward. Once you see the pig, run back, because it'll be too dark there to shoot him. You need to run back here to where it's light, and then you want to shoot him, guys, like so. To kill the pigs, it's similar to the punished enemies. It'll take either 5 nails to knock them down, and then 4 hammer hits, or just knock him down with 5 nails, then shoot him 2 more times, and that'll kill him. Then once you kill that first pig, come back in here, outside the power room, and there'll be another one roaming around this corridor. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he normally patrols around here. We're going to take out that one next. Remember, unassisted, if you get put into danger, you'll heal back up to caution after a short time, between 10 to 20 seconds. And when you're in danger, you do actually run a bit slower, like so. You'll be kind of holding your stomach in pain. Now you want to smash this green jar outside the hair salon. You'll find coil nails inside it. Yeah, grab the coil nails from inside that green jar. And then you want to go through the door opposite the hair salon. There's a gate you can unlock from this side. So make sure you go through that gate. In here will be another pig enemy. Yeah, so again, kill that pig enemy next. Come behind the foosball tables and grab the coil nails at the back on the bench. These green jars I'm not breaking, is because there's nothing inside them, by the way. Now you're going to come into the toilets on the right, the first toilet, first restroom. Inside here will be the automatic nailer. This is what you use them coil nails for. And I do quite like this weapon. It would have been nice if we unlocked infinite ammo for it. Now unlock that gate opposite the toilet, but do not go through it. Just unlock it ready for later. Very important, guys, because that's a little shortcut. And we're going to come back through it later to save a bit of time. So make sure you unlock the double gate opposite the restroom, but do not go through it. Then you want to go back into the video rental store. Go all the way to the back of the store and go back through the crack in the wall. Back here, we're going to smash this green jar on the right nearest this door to find some nails inside it. And then come back into the pharmacy. Now there's going to be 2 punished enemies in here now, but they're upstairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs until I trigger at least, well, I'm going to try to trigger one of them, but you don't really know where they are, so you can't see. So you kind of just, fingers crossed, you trigger one at a time. So I think they're roaming the front. So you know when you've triggered once, you'll hear the music change. And then I normally go down the bottom where I've got a bit more space, spin around and shoot them. Remember, 5 shots and 4 hammer attacks, or just 7 shots. I'm just going to use my nailer 7 shots because throughout the course of the game, you get a lot of nail ammo. Yes, you're going to have loads left over, guys, unassisted. So yeah, I'm just going to use my nailer. But there'd be 2 of them, and I got them both, luckily. Luckily, they didn't come down like inside each other. There's time for me to kill the first one before the second one showed up. So once you kill them 2, come over to this puzzle. Yeah, the fridge puzzle. We couldn't use this before because there's now no power, but of course now there is. Now you want it to be blue, yellow, red. You see them colours on the top right. Wants to be blue, yellow, red. And basically, dial 1, just move it up 4 times. Dial 2, leave it, and dial 3, put it down 5 times. But you just want it to be blue, yellow, red on the colours on the buttons. Then you open the door. You can grab a first aid kit inside. We're never going to use it, but I just grabbed it because it was there. And you also want to grab the dojo key. That's the main thing we wanted from the fridge, the dojo key. Yep, they've been keeping it nice and cool for you. Now, before you leave pharmacy via the front door, equip the shotgun because it's going to be an arachne enemy immediately on your right. As soon as you come out, run up to him, shotgun him, and then hit him 4 times with a hammer like normal. Wait for him to recover, and then hit him 2 more times to kill him. Upstairs, there'll be another arachne enemy. He might not be up here, he might be down the bottom at the far end, where you can see the other one. But hopefully you got one up here. So quickly kill this one. Run past him and then kill the 3rd arachne enemy. And there she is. Like I say, the first one is almost always directly outside the pharmacy, but the last 2 are normally roaming around here somewhere. And hopefully they're not together, so you can kill them both separately, like I have. Then once you kill them, I'm going to unlock, I'm going to press the button on this vending machine to get some nails from inside it. Once got the nails from the vending machine. Yeah, that's one of those new DIY vending machines. Yeah, come up to the dojo, just near the top of the steps, and unlock it using the dojo key. Once inside, grab the shotgun bullets from behind the counter. So dark, it's so dark. I have turned up the brightness. I did double check, because I thought I didn't, but I did. And then once you've got the shotgun bullets, come in the back room, guys, and grab the box cutter. Yeah, that little tiny blade. Once you've got a little tiny blade, that's probably from the DIY vending machine as well. Yes, once you go back to the front door of the dojo, a punished enemy will spawn from the restroom. I'm just going to kill him with 7 nails. That's all I'm going to do. 7 nails. It'd be nice if you could actually use a nail, combine a nail with a hammer, but you've got to use them separately. So 7 nails to kill him, or 5 nails and 4 hammer bullets, but 4 hammer attack. But like I say, you're going to have plenty of nail ammo, so don't worry too much. Then you want to come out the front door to the mall by going downstairs and turning left and going the door opposite. Once back outside, cross the road, and you want to come over to the telephone box. Now you want to use a box cutter on this. For some reason, she couldn't take the tape off herself. I think she's kind of like Leon when it comes to taking tape off things. They don't quite have the grasp of how to do it, so they have to get something to cut it with. And once you've done that, you'll trigger a brief cutscene again. Anna is being all dramatic. And after this, we're going to grab the coins from the bottom slot. And a wild burger. Yeah, with these coins, we're going to go back into the mall. And we're going to play a claw machine. This claw machine, I probably played about with it for about 10 minutes. I tried every single teddy bear, but it's a very specific teddy bear you have to do it on. I first thought it's random, but after messing about, yes, it's not. You just have to pick up a very specific one, and once you know it, it's actually pretty obvious. But once you've got the coins, come back into the mall and go down the steps on your left and go through this gate, which we unlocked earlier, the shortcut gate. Ignore that pig, it's just a jump scare. Now once back in here, turn right, go past the foosball tables and enter the arcade beside the hair salon. Yes, come into the amusement arcade. Grab the letter to Zach behind the counter. Once got the letter to Zach, interact with the claw machine, place a coin in it, and you want to go all the way to the right and then up slightly, and you see that teddy bear with one eye. That's one you have to pick up, which I guess is supposed to be, resemble Emma Wildberger, is it? But yes, grab that teddy bear with one eye, and that's one you got to grab. Then once you've got a teddy bear, we're going to come back outside into the mall passage. We are going to go right slightly and then left through the shortcut gate, go to the far end of the mall, the opposite end, come down these steps on the right and interact with the chained up body. Now once you interact with him, we're going to examine the teddy bear first, and some of you might not like to do this, but we're going to cut up the teddy bear for box cutter. That's it, don't worry, I'll put a band-aid on him afterwards. But once you cut him open, you'll get the gold ring inside him. You're going to place the gold ring on this body. He'll think you're proposing to him and he'll be mega happy, and he'll be so happy he'll just kind of disintegrate, and you can go in the door behind him. Or maybe he just really didn't want to be married to you, so he kind of despawned himself. But once you go through the door behind him, grab Miguel's diary 06 on the red barrel in front. Yes, make sure you grab that diary 06 from the barrel in front. Come upstairs to the street, go left, and you'll trigger a cutscene. And he's got Leon's jacket on, hasn't he? Why does this jacket look so similar to Leon's? But you want to come up these 3 sets of stairs, all the way to the top. You can go straight on past them. I know there's some nails in the trailer, but we have to go down there anyway later to reach a new area, so we'll just get the nails in. Once you get to the top of the steps, go in the small gazebo. You'll find newspaper articles 02 inside. Yes, newspaper articles 02. Come over here, grab the nails from the stall. Once you've got the nails from the stall, come up the steps at the back and enter the container office. In here, turn right and you'll find recording tape on the filing cabinet, and then we are going to save our game. There is a lot of saving slots. I think there's 20 altogether, so don't be shy about saving. Just keep saving it in new slots, Then once you've used them all, just cycle back to the first one, guys, and just keep going through them that way. We're going to exit the container office now, and make our way into the processing plant. This took me quite a while to kind of optimize it, because this area is sending you back and forth with so many different things. You go to one area to get item B, then you go back to the other area with item A to get item B. Then you've got to take item B to where somewhere else was before, because then you can get item C. A bit like that, a lot of backtracking, but I try to optimize it best I can. But anyway, before you come into processing plant, make sure you grab that coil nails on the bench near the statue just before the entrance. Grab the coil nails on the bench, enter processing plant. The door will close behind you. Come left into this conference room. Grab the coil nails on the first table you pass, and then go into the opposite door, into the lower wing. Once in the lower wing, come straight ahead and grab Miguel's Diary 07. Yep, grab that Diary 07, and then come this door on the far left. Again, I'm only smashing green jars which have things inside. I am leaving green jars which have healing items inside, of course. I'm only smashing the ones which have ammo. Right, come up your steps. We are now in the upper wing. Enter the first door on your right. There'll be a few new enemy types in this area. Now we're going to leave the tape recorder for a moment. We're going to come up this ladder first into the surveillance room. In here, you're going to find recording tape on that bed. You're going to find the bike parts. Yeah, metal bike parts. Make sure you grab them, very important. And then grab the coil nails on the right there. That's all you want. So recording tape, metal bike parts, and the coil nails, and go back down and save your game. They're metal bike parts. They're not for what you think they are. You probably think they're for a bicycle. They're not. I think when I did combine them, I just randomly thought maybe they work on this, and they did. But yeah, when we go to combine them on something, it's probably not what you would expect. So I'm saving my game. Then we're going to go back into the upper wing. Most of the items here, they do have very obvious things you have to use them with, I think. But yeah, they're metal bike parts. They just weren't obvious at all to me. I just had nothing else to use them with, so I thought I'm going to try them on this. But you want to come right in the upper wing. Once you see the cutscene, keep going on. And go left into this open office. In here, go right and grab the coil nails from the table. And on the opposite side of the notice board is the map. The processing plant map. Once you've got that map, you want to come into the door straight opposite the open office, into the dormitory. Into the dormitory, grab the Brother Ewan's Diary 01 off the middle table. Yeah, Brother's Diary 01 off the middle table, then come into the bathroom. Yep, Joseph is waiting for you. Don't quite know why he's in the bathroom, but grab the coil nails from there. And then once you've got coil nails, guys, grab the crowbar, the new melee weapon, which is, I think it does almost twice as much damage as a hammer. But you can use it to break them crates now, the big crates. So I'm no longer using the hammer. I'm going to replace it with the crowbar. So once you've got the crowbar and the coil nails, leave the room and go back into the upper wing. Once back in the upper wing, you're going to go left, back down to the lower wing. This is your new enemy type, by the way. It's a fisherman. You want to equip your shotgun once you leave the room. Then once he spawns, quickly shoot him with the shotgun, guys, and to knock him down, and then finish him off with a nailer. Yes, always do that with them fishermen enemies. Shotgun to knock him down, and then finish them off with the nailer. Right, and then we're going to carry on down to the lower wing. I think the nailer and the crowbar, they do the same damage. Of course, one's ranged weapon and one's a melee. Yeah, you want to break these crates and go down a small elevator. And then go through the door opposite when you land at the bottom. Yeah, crowbar and nailer, I think the damage they do is the same. So, if you kill him with a shotgun and 4 nail bullets, then it'll probably be shotgun and 4 crowbar hits to kill him. Now, once in the basement, you want to go left. When that enemy spawns, the lights will go out, so you need to quickly light that candle. Yeah, quickly light the candle, guys. Equip your shotgun. Wait for him to come around the corner. Then shotgun him to knock him down. Then equip the nail gun and shoot him to kill him. There you go. Nice and easy. Then grab the nails from the box in the corner. Yeah, quite difficult to see, but yeah, nails from the box in the corner. Then break these 4 crates. Go down to the bottom. go left at the bottom to grab some core nails near the end. And then go through the door opposite the stairs. Yes, into the freezer room. Once in the freezer room, come down the steps in front, go right and go into this open cell on your left. Inside here, grab the Brother Ewan's Diary 02 on the small table. Yeah, Brother Ewan's Diary 02, grab that. And then interact this portrait and keep pressing the guild's chest. I know it sounds a bit wrong, but you have to do it to open the door. So just keep pressing on the guild's chest until you get the right spot, guys, and it'll unlock a hidden wall. Come around the corner to the hidden wall and smash these 2 crates. One of them will have nails inside them. Once got the nails, grab his nails on the next trolley, just past the hidden wall. And then come over to this button, press the big red one. That's it, it will open the cell behind you. Come inside, and you want to grab the VHS tape for the freezer. And you also want to grab the nails on the side table. So grab the VHS tape, grab the nails, and then you want to exit the room. Go back down the corridor, guys, and go back into the basement. We need to go all the way back to the conference room now, and use that tape. Yep, and then come all the way back down here to the freezer. Yeah, we've got quite a journey to make. This is what I mean by this area. It sends you back and forth all over the place. But I believe I've got the most optimal way to do it. You know, when going for 100% as well. So all the way back along here. Them steam coming out of the pipe, by the way. The steam can damage you. So if you're about to run past the pipe and the steam coming out, just wait a moment for it to stop and then run past. So back on the lower wing, turn right, go back into the conference room. Come down to VHS player. You want to press eject, then combine the freezer tape with it and then press play. And then you're going to enter the screen. Once you come back here afterwards, an enemy is going to spawn, but you shouldn't need to come back in this room. So when the enemy does spawn, just quickly leave the room, guys, and you don't have to fight him. But make sure you go through the door we just came through. So yes, VHS tape, put it in, press play, and then interact with the screen. I'm sure it normally let me skip this in previously. I'm sure I've skipped this on other playthroughs, so I'm not quite sure why it's not allowing me to now. But you will get a trophy when doing this for the first time. Journey, travel to the past. Yes, there we go. Now in here, you just want to go left. You're back in the freezer room, as you can see. Yeah, go left. You want to go to the cell at the end. You don't normally have anything to collect in these past areas. But there is one a bit later where you need to collect some it. So press the button to unlock the door. Come inside and you want to grab, you want to move the wardrobe. So yes, come inside and move the wardrobe at the back. You need to block the vent. That's all you need to do here, guys. Block the vent. Yes, and then you want to go back. Yes, back to the camcorder. Go back to present. Back in the present, when you move forward a few steps, it's going to trigger a arachne enemy. So turn to your left when you get control back and go back through this door. Make sure you go back through this door and not the other one. Once back in the lower wing, we want to go back down the elevator to the basement. We're going to go straight through the door ahead. We're making our way all the way back to the freezer, as I was mentioning a bit earlier. So back into the corridor, turn left, go to the end. That's it. Then the next step after this is to go and get the cassette player, like a portable one, from the dock area. So go back into cell at the end and you're going to get a long cutscene. After the cutscene, we're going to grab a light bulb. Yes, that light bulb just there, guys, from a desk lamp. Once you've got a light bulb, you need to interact with the door and use a nather, which is quite cool. Yeah, use a nather. That's it. Luckily, that's left there. Luckily, there's no glass in the window. That's it. You can get out and make sure you grab a sketchbook outside. That's Anna's sketchbook 02. We got 01 back in the convent. Yeah, I guess what happened is when you block the vent, it meant Anna couldn't escape or nothing could come in to take her. So it makes it so she stays in that room. Then you come back to present and she's still there because she couldn't escape. because she couldn't push the wardrobe out of the way herself, I guess. So once back in the basement, you now want to go all the way to the opposite end. You'll come across 2 candles on the way. You want to light them. So light that candle and light this candle as well. The reason being is because when we come back in here later, it's going to be a crab enemy. And we need to make sure this lights so that it can kill him. Then come in here, grab the acid test tubes. Once got them acid test tubes, come around here and place a light bulb in the light bulb slot on the far end. Once done that, go back slightly and press a button above the vent. That one just there. And then smash these crates, guys, and go down the elevator. And them acid test tubes, they're not for what you think they are. Similar to the bite parts, they're used on a weapon which you probably wouldn't initially expect them to be for. Yes, it looks like they're for some kind of acid grenade launcher, don't they? You combine them with something like that. But once gone down a small elevator, go through the hatch at the end to enter the underground dock. In here, there's going to be a little puzzle coming up. So you come to this panel at the end and you want to turn the top middle 1 time and the top right 3 times. That's it. You want the top right circuit to be green with 3 lights. So remember, top middle, turn it 1 time, and the top right node, turn it 3 times. That will activate this elevator. Come and press the button to call it up to you. Then ride it down to the lower part of the dock. There's going to be a bunch of spider crab enemies here. The automatic nailer works really well on these. It will take 9 shots to kill each, but it's really quick to do. And at the moment, yes, it's our best weapon for them. Now you want to turn left first, smash these crates to the left. You'll find a 1 shotgun bullet inside them. Then you want to equip the automatic nailer ready. Like I said, it will take 9 shots to kill 1 crab. 9 shots. Now, when the first 2 appear, you want to walk back, just so you don't have one on either side. Yeah, run back quickly when they spawn. There they are. So they're both kind of in a line, and then kill them both quickly. And I just got a trophy for killing 40 enemies. Ruthless. Yeah, kill 40 enemies. And by the way, the trophy for killing every enemy in the game, that's not true. You actually have to kill 120 enemies. So if you think I'm missing enemies, we're not. You have to kill 120 enemies for the trophy for killing all the enemies in Villa Hez. They're supposedly changing the description in a patch. But you want to come through this gate next and grab a cassette player. Once you grab a cassette player and move back a few steps, it's going to spawn about 4 crabs. Quickly take out the first 3 with the automatic nailer and then kill the last one with 4 nailer. I kind of messed it up because I equipped the wrong weapon. But if they do manage to jump on you, you'll kill them anyway when you throw them off. And yes, so quickly kill them 4 crabs. Then you want to go back up the elevator. And by the way, opposite that gate, which we just opened and went through to get the cassette player, there's a small little path almost opposite it, which leads, it's a very small path, it's about probably 5 steps long, and it leads to a dead end. If you go down that very small path, it'll make a spider, another spider crab spawn near the first aid kit on the end of the dock. So just go where I went, go in that gate, grab a cassette player, go back the way you came and go up the elevator, and then you shouldn't spawn any more crabs. So I'm just changing my shortcuts around again now. The automatic nailer does have some very good uses, so try to avoid using it unless I advise. We will have a lot of ammo later, but to begin with, ammo on a lot of our weapons is going to be quite low, except for the nailer, I guess. So once back up in reception, make way to the end and go back into the basement. Once in the basement, there's going to be a spider crab enemy. Now, if you quick with the crowbar, every hit will stun him. So if you can run up straight up to him, like here he is, you cut the crowbar, guys, and just kill him with 3 hits. Like I say, it will stun him. That's it, works really well. And then we'll go through the next passage on your left, back to the lower wing. We're making our way up to the upper wing now, and we're going to go into safe room, guys, and save a game. And that'll be it for part 3. On the lower wing, go left and go into the far left room. It will take you to the upper wing. We're going to go up steps. Now it's going to be a arachne enemy around here. I'm just going to kill him quickly before I go into the safe room. So remember, 1 shotgun bullet, and I'm going to kill this one with a nailer afterwards. So 1 shotgun bullet and about 3 nails, I think. There we go, got him. So kill him first. I think it's an arachne, or was it a fisherman? But yes, you want to come back in the safe room. Here it is. Yeah, so the storeroom. That's it. Come inside and save your game on the left, guys. And then that bit for part 3. So we have made quite a bit of progress in this one, which is nice. Give you plenty to keep you busy until part 4 tomorrow.
My head is real. It was it. We looked something
And so that will be it for part 3, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 4 tomorrow.